Hello everyone. Welcome to the second installment of Return to Minecraft. As we did in the first video, I'm going to show you around a little bit of some of the improvements and additions I've made to the map. So, first one you'll see is I've changed the dirt floor and dirt walls to something a little bit more classy. Some chiseled stone. I've also expanded the garden a bit. I have potatoes growing here. I have some carrots, and I have some melons beyond that. I've dug up the wheat for now. I have way more than I could ever use, so I have plenty of seeds. I can replant that when I need to. In addition, I have some pigs that I've added, and I have one sheep that I found. I'm looking for another sheep so I can breed them and make more. But right now, I have all the livestock that I need to make the things that I need to make. And while I'm standing here, I see that I am getting hungry, so I'm going to eat some meat. There we go. Okay. So now let's go back in here. Those are some of the basic changes. I've obviously been doing a lot of mining down here in this mine shaft, but you've seen that, and that's pretty boring. This is the garbage disposal. That's the same. And last time we explored this direction with the mine carts. Today I want to explore in this direction. So let's head off this way. We go underneath all of the animals, and we head out across the water. All the way to this other land. You can tell it's starting to get dark. And we're going to climb this hill. And then we'll get out. And here is another base that I've made on this piece of land. We can watch the sunset. And the moon rise over our new house. There's one very tall mountain here with a waterfall. I haven't explored that yet. There's a zombie killing himself on a cactus. Very foolishly. Yep, there he goes, all dead. Nobody said they were the smartest, right? Okay, so we have basic supplies here, just like in our other base. And we have worked on another mine shaft down here. There's a cave that goes off this way. And caves that go out this way. And I basically just started simplifying it all. And I've started by just building a staircase all the way down to the bottom level like I did last time. But my problem with this one is there's a lot of lava. You can see it dripping here, and you can probably hear it bubbling everywhere. So this was all lava. So I had to kind of abandon this portion of my mining. But fortunately, I found this part, which is a nice ravine that cuts through where I was digging. So if we go down here, you can see I've started to, whoops, there's the zombie. It's obviously not completely safe yet, but nothing we can't handle. Why can't I get up there? There we go. So what I'm working on is starting to get rid of this lava so I can work through this ravine. You see there's lava pouring down there and huge waterfall over there. But I'm also getting a lot of gold and iron and things that I need. For the things I'm building. So you can see there's lots of lava in this area. So you have to be kind of careful. So that's what I'm working on. One of my main projects. Pour some water there. Get rid of that lava, turn it into obsidian. So we can mine out some iron. Oops. I hate it when I lose things to the lava. We'll get some redstone, and look, there's some diamond. I'm going to use this pickaxe because it not only digs faster and mines faster, but it also has an enchantment on it of fortune, which gives you more than one of an item when you mine it. So you may hear some fireworks in the background as I record this video. I thought I would be doing it early enough on New Year's Eve to not have that be a problem, but it seems like some people are going to be starting their fireworks early, which is fine. Just be aware that there may be some bangs and pops that you hear while you're trying to relax, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay. So now we've worked on that. There were some diamonds back there. That was nice. But diamonds have not been the thing that's been hard to find. The thing that's been hard to find is gold, which has been interesting. I think they've changed that a bit in Minecraft. Diamonds used to be the most rare thing to find, but now gold seems to be slightly rarer. So let's come back up here. It's getting to be dawn. So the moon will be setting on this side and rising on this side. And the reason I need gold is to expand my track, because to make the redstone track that gives your minecart the energy to move forward, you need gold for the rails. So I've been mining gold. Sounds like you're also going to hear a train, so I apologize for all of the extra noises in this video. It seems to be an active day in the neighborhood. But hopefully the train won't go too close. So, now, let us continue our journey now that it's daylight. The sun is rising through the clouds. We have the desert here. We take the minecart through this sandstone mountain into a brand new biome, and a fairly rare one for Minecraft. This is called the mushroom biome, and it is exactly what it sounds like. We have huge mushrooms, and we have these cows. So they are bright red, and they have mushrooms all over them. And I apologize again for the train. It's going to make itself heard. So I can't remember what you need to harvest the mushroom. There we go. It's a little red one there. Now this pickaxe has silk touch, and I'm wondering if it will. Yep. Silk touch basically means that it does not destroy the brick that you are mining. It turns into the brick. So if I wanted to build with these mushroom blocks, I could. And I need to get rid of something. What do I not need? I do not need zombie meat. So let me go over here and just throw that away. Then I can pick up more mushrooms. So I'm using the shovel here. So I want to get rid of this whole thing. I want to pick up these, so that means I need to jettison something else. And I think my recording software is getting in the way of me being able to move items around in my inventory. So that's unfortunate. So let me just get rid of all those because I need to pick up these. That's the most important. So I am using new recording software from what I have been using before. So hopefully it is recording the sounds of Minecraft, which I was not able to record in my first video. But I have the audio turned down, so I cannot currently listen to the audio because I didn't want to double record it in my headphones as well as on the audio that is being picked up from the computer. So this will be the grand experiment. Let's go back. I need to empty my inventory. And I would like to grow some giant mushrooms. Back at my home base. Let's see if that's possible. So we'll say goodbye to this one. And we'll continue on across the sea. Back home. Noticed I have a floating canopy of leaves there. I don't like that. I have to go take care of that. And we go up this way. And we're back. Okay. As you can see, I have plenty of wheat and plenty of seeds. So I don't need to worry about that. Let's put those away. Let's come here. Okay. Get that started. Don't need a button. Okay. Now, let's actually pick up some diamonds just in case. Because now we're going to take the next track, which means I need a mining cart. Oops, excuse me. And there's not one here, so we need to make a minecart. Why can't I pick up? Okay, this is obviously a bug. I'm trying some different things. You can hear me clicking. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm not going to be able to craft anything. So we'll just take this. Put it on there. So I'm going to have to make sure that I craft everything I need before I start the videos. So this track goes out in one of the other cardinal directions. There's a bunny rabbit. And it ends at this village. And this is where I got my potatoes and my carrots. Here are the villagers. Somehow they got trapped down there. Here's another one. He wants paper. If we give him 28 items of paper, he will give us an emerald. Or if we give him a book and 40 emeralds, he will give us an enchanted book. So, nightfall is coming. I'm not sure why. They're trying to go. Get out of the way. Whoa, that was weird. They're going to want to try to go home because it's nighttime. And they don't like zombies. So I just let them out of that hole. So they can get safely inside. Okay. He will give us an emerald for 20 coal. And once again, I cannot drag. That's very frustrating. He will give us emeralds for wheat, or potatoes, or carrots. Or he will give us bread. He will give us an enchanted shovel. So I definitely need to figure out why I cannot pick up things and move them around in my inventory while I am recording. That is very annoying. So one of the other things that I created here was a portal. So we can use this to transport ourselves to the Nether. I can't remember if I showed you the Nether in my other video. This is a kind of underworld, otherworldly place inhabited by pigmen. They are very annoying with their sounds, but they are harmless otherwise until you accidentally kill one. Then they will all attack you. So as long as you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. There's also a creature called a ghast that flies and will shoot you. I haven't encountered one of those yet. But what I'm looking for here, I've not been able to find yet, is a fortress. And inside the fortress are all the goodies that you need to harvest from this world. But we're going to go back. And it brings us right back to our main base, which is kind of convenient. So let's see. Here is my enchanting table, where I'm able to enchant the pickaxes and swords that I have. These are bookshelves, and they're drawing all the power. The more bookshelves you have, the more powerful your enchantment. And we can come all the way down here to my mining efforts, which have greatly expanded, as you can see. I brought a chicken down here for company. Hi, chicken. So I just opened up a very broad, wide gallery and just started mining like this. Whoa, I've got a skeleton trying to harass me. Okay. So this is my favorite pickaxe. It does a great job of punching through stone very quickly. It is basically how I was able to make this whole thing worthwhile. But you can also see that little red bar near the bottom of the pickaxe I'm using, and that means that it will be breaking once that red bar is completely down to nothing. But it has an unbreaking spell on it, as well as a fortune spell, like I mentioned before. So everything that I mine has a high likelihood of giving me a bigger yield than I would have gotten otherwise. So, but I said that I wasn't going to be mining all the time for a video, because I think that's kind of boring. So, oops. Let me just get this while I'm here. I fill this in just to keep anything from generating. So let's go back. I'll run through these halls. going up the stairs. Kind of jerky and vibrating, but I'll show you this. This is my 4th track that I am creating. Make sure nothing's going to jump up on me. And that goes off in this direction. And it isn't finished yet. But that's where I'm going to be. Oops. Expanding into next. I imagine what I'm going to do as the light slowly dawns is right now this kind of takes this right hand turn and goes out this way. Hello, bunny rabbit. There's a skeleton facing the dawn. I wonder why he's not burning up yet. And this is actually very close to where I started this map. You'll notice the compass I just pulled down is pointing in this direction, and pretty soon it's going to swing around. So, must have been on an island out there I spawned in. But you can see here's the mushroom biome that we were just in. So that's pretty close to where I have that base already. So what I want to do is kind of expand out more in this direction. So I want to take that track, connect it here, and then possibly go out there. I'm not sure what's out there. It may be just a bunch of water. So I'll need to build a boat and explore. Out this direction. So it looks like it is some more mesa biome. So that mesa biome must be huge. So then I'll have all 4 coordinates, or all 4 cardinal directions laid with track. And I will have 4 bases created, which then I can expand even further from. So that's the goal. Get back here to... Okay, let's run this direction. So you can tell why I need lots of iron and gold to make this track. It is definitely the fastest way to travel across the map. Let's go take care of this annoying tree here. It's just floating. we go. That's better. Now that will all disappear and will look nice. So here's the melons. Let's do this. So they split into melon slices. Like that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. We're going to go back to our home base here. Oops. Excuse me. I'm really enjoying this map. This is the first map that I've played that has a mushroom biome in it. And it's the first map that I've played since the biomes like mesas have been added. So I'm really enjoying the additional biomes to explore. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe. I make Minecraft videos as well as other videos, primarily ASMR videos, to help people relax and experience ASMR. So that's the reason for the name of my channel. And I will wish you all a very happy New Year as you hear the fireworks pop around me. And as this year, 2014, draws to a close, I am very glad to see a new year start. So, thanks guys. I'll see you in my next video.